So you're probably thinking like, well, Bill, I know you tell jokes at night. You have to know when your fucking spots are. How did you forget it was Thursday? Well, old Freckles here had a really fucking busy day because they started making my little baby gym, my little get in shape girl gym at the back of my garage, and so I had to clear everything out. And unfortunately, I had to put my truck in storage for the next couple of weeks. It was only going to take them like 2-3 weeks, which means 6 months in construction talk, for them to complete this project. And I can't tell you how fucking sad I was dropping that truck off. It's unreal. Every time I look at that truck or I start driving it, I have this big goofy fucking grin on my face. Like, you ever hear like when people drown, after you go through the horror of drowning, right? Or as you go to pass out, like all this dopamine is released. And I guess when they find you underwater in your cement shoes, you have this goofy smile on your face. Provided they didn't drop you in like 1,000 feet of water and your head didn't fucking explode. You always, I guess, have this fucking, like when they find scuba divers in underwater caves, because they get lost. I mean, Jesus Christ, talk about the most fucking horrifying thing ever. Fucking going in there. I mean, Jesus Christ. What do you do when you're underwater? You can't drop breadcrumbs. How do you get back? There is no fucking... That is the most fucking insane thing you could ever do. Let's go explore some underwater caves. Can you imagine that shit? And then you fucking get lost. Wow. Dude, there's got to be stories of people that survived. I want to hear that mind fuck. How the fuck you keep yourself calm because you're going to panic and then you're going to start breathing faster and that fucking shit's, Oh, my God. I don't know what I would do. I would just get my flippers going as fast as I could and try to knock myself out against the fucking wall. And you couldn't because you're underwater. You can't even fucking knock yourself out. What do you do then? I think you just swim up to a big fish and give it the finger and hope it fucking puts you out of your misery. The fuck was I talking about? Oh, dude, by the way, I was... Here's an L.A. story for you. I was out in my car the other day, right? And all of a sudden, like 4 fucking police cars just went flying by me. And then and right above me, there was like, I swear, it seemed like another 4 fucking helicopters. And I was like, what the fuck is that, right? So I go home later and I watch the goddamn news and some fucking maniac had stolen a police car. So the first fucking one that went by, I never saw the guy, was actually the fucking dude they were chasing. I thought it was a bunch of them going. And dude, I swear to God, if they had to have been doing like fucking 90 miles an hour down this road that was like a 30 mile an hour zone, right? So, they fucking follow the guy, yada, 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 and all that. He won't stop. They spin him out. They won't stop. And then finally this fucking cop in like the police SUV just fucking gives him the old right there, Fred, to the fucking driver's side door, just totally just caved this thing in. I was just like, oh, Jesus Christ, that's at least a separated shoulder for life. And I guess they ended up shooting the guy. I mean, at some point, you have to use deadly force. Somebody's driving 90 miles an hour around just regular people. If he was around irregular people, that's understandable. You can go up on the sidewalk. Nobody cares. But he was around regular people. They spun him out. He wouldn't do that. They fucking removed his shoulder with an SUV, and this motherfucker's still going at it. And they just, all right, we get what you're communicating. You don't want to be here anymore. And then that was it. Fucking unreal, man. Gave me the creeps. Seeing somebody drive by knowing like this was the last like fucking 30 minutes of their life. Unbelievable. But having said that, I would rather go out like that than get lost in an underwater fucking cave. God damn it. Is there like a documentary on this? Got to be something. I got lost in an and the deal. Like, it's always like they tell those stories and the guy's like, they're playing the creepy music. And it was like, yeah, me and a buddy of mine decided that we were going to go explore some underwater caves. And they just keep, they start doing the reenactment. and they just keep cutting. They show two divers, but they just keep cutting back to the same guy. And after like the third time they go back to him, you're like, all right, obviously the other dude fucking died. Or he got some serious fucking brain damage. Something happened because he's not in the documentary. What the fuck is going on? And sure enough, Then there's always that creepy thing of like, well, how come you lived and your friend didn't? I know what happened. You fucking panicked and you grabbed his fucking regulator, whatever the fuck you called it. Right? And then you had all the air and he didn't have any. And you got to go to bed with that every night, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.